Total employment growth in Singapore more than tripled in the third quarter this year, but unemployment and retrenchment rates also inched up. Official figures also show the number of job vacancies continued to decline, a sign that employers remain cautious. Geraldine Yap with more.
Singapore's labour market saw some improvements in the third quarter. Total employment grew by almost 22,000. That's over 3 times the growth in the previous quarter, and also more compared with the same period last year. But it's not all good news. Over 2,400 staff were laid off, a slight increase from the previous quarter, but still lower than a year ago. The number of job vacancies also continued to decline, while more people were jobless. This ratio dipped below 1 in June for the first time since December 2017 and slid further in September this year. While this seems to indicate hiring sentiments remain cautious, Manpower Minister Josephine Teo is more optimistic.
The mix of the vacancies, in spite of the fluctuation, shows very clearly upward trend for PME type of roles. And that really does suggest a need to invest in training, in skills upgrading, because the job quality has improved and employers expect you to be able to perform at a different level. We have to reach out to companies that are still hiring and try and help them to meet those hiring requirements. The skills and the jobs mismatch will not go away. In fact, we must expect it to, if we are transforming our economy at a fast enough rate, then the job skills mismatch must actually enlarge. And we must see that as an opportunity.
One analyst expects the labour market to remain mixed, at least until the end of the first quarter next year.
There are still some weakness in certain segments, so therefore resulting in increase in the retrenchment figures. But there are also sectors that are more forward-looking, sectors that are more dynamic. For example, IT services, I think they are still hiring. The employment cycle tend to lag behind the growth cycle. So we have seen economic growth sort of bottom out in the second and third quarter. So henceforth, I think it's only reasonable to assume that the labour market, will only start to pick up later on.
In a Facebook post, NTUC Assistant Secretary General Patrick Tay noted the figures suggest that skills and jobs mismatches continue to be the main cause of unemployment, and the labour movement will need to step up efforts to help workers upskill and stay relevant.